like, it's kind of torture these days because I'm on a plane and everywhere I look, every screen is in a montage.
All right, folks, buckle up because today's video is a roller coaster. Just when I thought I had everything covered, a new twist popped up.
First and foremost, I should tell you that I have a major scoop regarding Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, their newest legal plan or something that they were attempting.
Candace Owens has jumped into the conversation and her take on the Blake Lively-Justin Baldoni drama is causing waves. But before we get into that, let me break down everything that's unfolding right now.
Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
Because this case is turning into Hollywood's Super Bowl, and we're all just spectators watching the drama unfold. In this video, we'll go over the new accusations that could be added to Blake Lively's case, Justin Baldoni's legal battle to quash the subpoena, the back and forth between their legal teams, and what it could mean for the case, and of course the bombshell statements from Candace Owens that are making everyone rethink their stance. There's a lot to unpack, so grab your popcorn because we're diving deep.
All right, guys, well, I am very pleased to announce that it's finally over. Blake Lively, the actress, she has personally come down and ended modern feminism for me. And she did this by just being a modern feminist, also known as just generally being unbearable in today's world.
Now, if you're just tuning into this case, let me give you a quick recap. This whole situation started when Blake Lively made serious claims against Justin Baldoni regarding what happened on set. Initially, the allegations were framed around inappropriate workplace behavior, things like showing her unsettling videos and alleged invasion of her privacy while she was breastfeeding. But as the case gained traction, it became clear that there was more to the story. Team Lively began hinting that there could be criminal allegations added to the mix. If these harassment claims escalate to assault, that changes everything, not just for Baldoni, but for how the public and legal system perceive the entire case. Naturally, Justin Baldoni isn't staying silent. His legal team has been aggressively trying to block subpoenas that Lively's team is pushing for. But why? What's in these records that makes Baldoni's team so desperate to keep them hidden?
I am more than willing to take every single text message that exists out there, lay them out.
Well, Lively's side claims that these documents are crucial to proving a retaliation scheme against her, suggesting that Baldoni and others may have worked together to discredit her story in the press and on social media. Lively's team insists they're only asking for basic records, not actual content, meaning they're not requesting text messages, emails, or call transcripts, just logs showing who communicated with whom and when. But Baldoni's team is saying that even this level of access is too invasive. So, what's the real reason behind Baldoni's objection? Some legal experts believe it could be a defensive move to limit discovery, because if Lively gets access to these logs, she might find connections that strengthen her case. Another theory is that Baldoni's team had already prepared their objections before they even engaged in discussions with Lively's lawyers, meaning they never truly considered narrowing the scope of the subpoenas. That, in itself, raises eyebrows. And let's not forget the power dynamics at play. Hollywood cases like these are rarely just about the two people involved. There are producers, studios, PR teams, and legal consultants all maneuvering behind the scenes to control the narrative. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Citizen journalists on social media are claiming that new allegations might be added to Lively's complaint. These aren't just minor tweaks to her original claims. There are whispers that the accusations could escalate from harassment to full-on assault. Now, let's be clear. None of this has been officially confirmed yet, but the speculation is already fueling a media frenzy. If true, this could completely change the trajectory of the case. Assault allegations carry much heavier legal consequences and could push this case beyond just a civil lawsuit. Of course, there's also the theory that this entire lawsuit is part of a bigger power move. Some people believe Lively was unhappy with her role on set, and that this lawsuit is a strategic attempt to gain control over the project. This argument has been floated by Baldoni's supporters, who say that if she was truly mistreated, she would have spoken out sooner. But then again, we've seen countless cases in Hollywood where victims stayed silent for years before speaking up, so using the timing as an argument against her doesn't exactly hold weight. And now, we get to the plot twist. Candace Owens has entered the chat. Known for her bold and often controversial takes, Owens is now commenting on the Blake Lively situation, and let's just say, she isn't holding back. According to Owens, nobody from Lively's side actually wants to support her publicly. She claims that instead of rallying behind Lively, they've been pushing for her to join the case as a plaintiff. That's a pretty wild claim, because if true, it suggests that even those closest to Lively aren't convinced she has a strong strong enough case to stand on her own.
Friend is Blake Lively, and she is currently under a media assault because suddenly people are realizing that she's maybe not a nice person at all.
Owens is essentially saying that Lively might be more alone in this than she's letting on. And in the court of public opinion, that could be a huge blow to her credibility. Naturally, social media has exploded with reactions to this latest development. Some people think Candace Owens is just stirring the pot, while others believe she's shedding light on something the mainstream media isn't covering. Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit are filled with debates. Is Lively truly a victim? Is Baldoni being falsely accused? Or is this a classic Hollywood power struggle where the truth is buried under layers of PR spin? Meanwhile, Team Baldoni is gaining more traction, with supporters arguing that the inconsistencies in Lively's claims make her case weaker. On the flip side, Lively's supporters argue that women in Hollywood have been silenced for too long and that we should wait for all the evidence before making judgments. So, where does this case go from here? Well, the next big moment is the possible amendment to Lively's complaint. If criminal allegations are added, it could take this from a civil matter to a full-blown criminal case. Then, there's the issue of those subpoenaed records. If the judge rules in Lively's favor and forces Baldoni to release them, we might see some explosive revelations. And of course, we have the Candace Owens factor. Will she keep exposing more behind-the-scenes details, or was this a one-time commentary? There's no denying that this case is far from over, and we'll be here covering every update as it unfolds. Do you think Blake Lively has a strong case, or do you think Justin Baldoni is being unfairly targeted? And what do you make of Candace Owens' claims? Do you think she's onto something, or is she just adding fuel to the fire? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.